Joyce. Any word yet? What? I don't understand. What credit cards? You got any credit cards we don't know about?
No.
But we never even got a past due notice. Maryland? No, there has to be some sort of mistake. We don't even live there. Can we get a copy of the credit report or what? It's not our address. Well, who should I talk to? No, look, I understand, but what? And the bank? What about the loan? All right. Okay. Thanks for calling.
Well, what did she say?
They apparently can't approve the loan for the new house. They said we've got 3 delinquent credit card accounts.
Well, that's impossible. We only have the Markins and...
It's not even our address. They're billed to an address in Maryland.
Maryland?
No, it's crazy.
What about the house?
Man, I gotta get me one of these.
Oh yeah, it's nice, right? I picked it up last week. It's amazing what you can do with good credit. Man, check this out. I paid this guy like $500 to give me system access to the ISP.
Yeah, run that by me again in English.
It's simple. Look, I got like thousands of email accounts that I got access to. Right? I can see people's personal stuff that they get without them knowing it. See this mailbox here? That's this guy named Patterson. Patterson lives over in Wildwood. Look, he just sent out a file. You know what that is? That is a copy of last year's tax return that Senor Patterson was sending to his real estate agent. Dude, we just take the names and the social security numbers, open up a couple credit cards in his name, boom!
Will they catch on?
No, man, hell no. Even if they do, it'll be long after you got a pinball machine in your crib, too.
Sweet. What can I do?
You can help out with the shopping sprees. Keep what we want, pawn the rest.
I love computers. We need to stop hitting the mailboxes before somebody gets smart.
It's no sweat. You know my new girl, Mandy? She works in payroll at this big place over in Adamsburg. She's gonna start hooking us up. Employment applications, all kinds of stuff from over there.
Ain't she gonna know we're up to something?
I told her I needed the info for this telemarketing thing I'm doing. Said it would increase my commissions if I got new names for the list. Baby, if they don't want to buy, they can just hang up.
Sweet.
I told her we only wanted applications from the people they didn't hire. All right? That way, no way it comes back on us.
You think she's cool, huh?
Hell yeah, man. She's got a kid and stuff. She don't care where the free dinners are coming from as long as they keep coming.
Man, that's brutal.
Speak of the devil, there's my baby.
Come dance with me.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, hi, I'm Postal Inspector Alan Goddard. Looking for Mandy Richards.
This is Mandy.
Hi, Mandy Richards?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Postal Inspector Alan Goddard. This is my partner, Inspector Nice. Is there someplace we can talk in private?
I guess we can go into the break room.
Yeah, that'd be fine. You recognize this man?
Yeah, that's my boyfriend, Nick. Is he in some kind of trouble?
You're both in trouble, Mandy. You want to tell us about the employment applications you've been giving him?
He's been using those to do some telemarketing.
What if I told you he's been using them illegally? And he's running a mail fraud scam? And what if I told you that makes you an accessory to a federal crime?
Look, I don't know anything about that.
Your boyfriend slipped up, Mandy. He bought a car a few weeks ago on someone else's credit. And then he turned around and sold it for some quick cash, but he forgot to clean it up first. And guess what we found under the seat? It didn't take long to figure out where he got
I
this.
swear, I didn't know. He said no one was going to get in trouble.
Mandy, we believe you. But I'm not sure a jury will. Why don't you help yourself?
Look, I didn't know. I swear I cannot go to jail. My little girl.
Be smart, Mandy. We can't promise anything, but we'll tell the U.S. attorney you cooperated. If you help us with Nick.
What do I have to do?
Andy, baby, what's up?
Don't come up here with all that baby stuff. Man, you've been playing me.
What you talking about, girl? What's straight with you?
You keep telling me you're using these for telemarketing lists. Then you get a new car every couple of months. You move from one nice place to the other. You don't make that kind of cash talking on the phone.
Baby, I told you it's all commission. Yeah, plus we got that computer thing going. There's those websites. Come here.
What kind of fool do you think I am? I'm not going to risk my job so you can go spend the money on some other tramp.
Baby, it's not like that.
Look, I got a kid to think about. And until you cut me in for some of the money, you can forget about these applications.
Mandy, you know I ain't got no other woman. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. There's no scam.
Hey man, we ain't got all day.
Yeah, you meet Daryl in church.
All right, look, we got a little thing going, okay? It's no big deal. We're just opening some credit card accounts in these folks' names. Pop them for a few grand at a time. Listen, baby, the credit card companies cover the money. Nobody's getting hurt.
You're crazy. I could go to jail for helping you with this stuff. Who's going to take care of my little girl then?
No, listen, baby, I'm telling you, it's nothing. It's like we max out these credit cards, right? And then we keep paying the minimum on the bill. Nobody ever suspects a thing. Now listen, I've been taking care of you, right? What do you think's been paying for all these nice clothes and stuff, huh?
If I'm risking my neck, you're going to cut me in for some of the green too.
No. All right, look, I'll have to ask Daryl about it. He's not gonna like bringing anybody new.
A suspect in the car, Daryl Henderson, has priors for weapons charges. Do this one, madam.
I said we'll see, all right? Now, I need those names, or...
You got one of those credit cards on you? Give me one. Let me go buy my baby some clothes. That's the least you can do. And we'll talk about everything else later.
All right, whatever.
That's it.
Here. Now, don't go crazy with that. And don't shop anywhere people know you. And don't say a word to Daryl about this. Are we cool? Are we cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
Daryl and Nick are serving time in a federal prison right now, and Mandy lost her job. Unfortunately for the Pattersons, it took several months and hundreds of dollars in legal fees to clean up their credit reports and clear their good name. In the meantime, Their dream home was sold to another buyer, and they're still struggling to repair all the damage done by these crooks. The really sad thing is that it might have been prevented by following 4 simple steps. First of all, deposit all outgoing mail in a blue postal collection box, rather than using a residential mailbox. In some parts of the country, theft from residential mailboxes is a real problem. Second, shred or burn all unwanted pre-approved credit applications and financial statements, old credit cards, and other documents. Thieves often will go through trash containers or even dumpsters to find these items and use them to steal your identity. Third, once a year, order a copy of your own credit report, especially before making large purchases like a new home or car. Check it carefully for any activity that you did not authorize. Also, check for accounts that you might have forgotten to close. Sometimes, thieves take over these old accounts and use them to order new credit cards and checks. Fourth, limit the amount of personal information that you give out over the telephone and internet. Try to ensure that you only provide such information to reputable companies, and be sure to read their policies on confidentiality to be sure they aren't sharing your information with anyone else. If you think you've been the victim of identity theft, then you need to report it. Contact your local United States Postal Inspector. You can find the number on our website at usps.com/postal inspectors. Identity theft is the fastest growing crime in America, but it doesn't have to happen to you.